It affects everyone, not just you, to be the best version of yourself. People will find you more interesting as a result, and they will be more ready to network professionally with you or even become friends with you. What would it look like and what exactly would you do if you were paid to become the most professional version of yourself? Fortunately, we're going to look at 15 ways to set yourself apart from others. Hello and welcome to Luxsio. Before we begin, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more of our incredible videos. Number 1. Be true to yourself. You don't have to completely change who you are to stand out. Being the most authentic and original version of oneself is key. Simply being yourself increases your chances of standing out. You are not required to act or sound like someone else. Additionally, choosing to be real entails accepting your flaws and weaknesses rather than letting them define you. Being true to yourself increases your chances of being content and self-assured. Being content with who you are and not what other people think of you, as Goldie Hawn famously remarked, is the only thing that will make you happy. Number 2. Consider your clothing choices. Have you ever noticed that folks with distinctive fashion senses immediately catch your eye? This is because how you dress directly affects how you are treated. You may not be aware of this, but what you wear quietly conveys your level of power, intelligence, wealth, and significance in the overall scheme of things. But most crucially, your possibility of standing out depends on what you wear. In fact, studies on the psychology of fashion have revealed a strong correlation between our clothing choices and how others will perceive us. It shouldn't surprise you if people ignore you for having a bad reputation for dressing poorly. Since you'd be in a work environment, you might believe it's nearly hard to express your fashion sense creatively. But by including statement pieces in your wardrobe, such as a very fantastic pair of eyeglasses or a blazer in vibrant color, you'll quickly notice how people pay attention to you the next day at work since they believe you'll be wearing something interesting. Number 3. Make deeper and genuine friendships. Since there are so many individuals there who can't wait until closing time, we all know that the majority of professional settings are populated by people with only casual friendships. Nevertheless, we ought to be able to forge true connections in the workplace despite our desire not to have to work. Knowing the reasons behind someone's behavior helps you to respond to them appropriately. This understanding develops as you get to know someone better on a personal level. And as soon as your coworkers catch wind of this, they start to view you differently as well, which will make you stand out from everyone else in the company. Number 4. Maintain a positive attitude. You don't have to agree with everyone you encounter about how unfair the world is, even if you think it is. Spread positivity. Nobody wants to hear you complain about how challenging life may be all the time. We all want to feel confident that everything will turn out okay. And the key to achieving this is finding a method to combine optimism and professionalism. On an average day at the workplace, things can get a little chaotic, but you mustn't let that depress your mood. And if it does sap your motivation to work, you don't have to make other people feel the same way if it does. Your coworkers will naturally gravitate toward you if you consistently bring life to every work situation, since positivity and optimism are contagious. Similar to how you would like to work with someone upbeat and pleasant, as opposed to a person who can't seem to see the positive side of life. Number 5. Be a team player. As amazing as it is to be a lone wolf, you know what's even better? Gaining experience in teamwork. Being a collaborator is being constantly open to teamwork and willing to collaborate with others. Making people appear good is more important than just working together. If you can make people feel at ease around you, the reasoning is fairly straightforward. You'll be distinctive in a natural way. But there's one thing we should stress when it comes to making people feel good. Don't be deceptive. Never say anything unless you truly mean it. Number 6. Be serious about yourself. If you don't view yourself as a powerful force, how can you expect others to? Making the decision that you deserve to be heard and noticed is one of the first stages to standing out. Therefore, you need to stand out from the crowd if you want to be seen and heard in this incredibly noisy environment. Interestingly, developing the necessary skills while also getting better at what you already do is one of the greatest ways to start. The moment you begin to treat yourself seriously, others will be forced to do the same. Number 7. Possess a growth mindset. Being a professional requires you to constantly be open to change with the times. We are aware that learning specific abilities can take a while, but you must realize that since the world is changing so quickly, you kind of need to pick up new skills. Additionally, the majority of the skills we acquired in college are insufficient for the actual world. Employers want candidates that are open to learning new skills or changing their ways of doing things. The majority of businesses search for staff for the future as well as the present. No matter how knowledgeable you are in one subject, expanding your horizons will make you a valued individual wherever you are. Number 8. Develop the skills you need. Having the correct skills is one of the simplest methods to stand out professionally. Employers will always prioritize hiring the best qualified candidate. Thus, possessing the appropriate skills boosts your ability to negotiate higher compensation. Let's practice a brief experiment. Consider that you are a hiring manager in need of a new developer for your team, and you are given 5 candidates with various levels of education and experience. However, one in particular stands out because of their long list of abilities that go way back. You would probably be more inclined to give this candidate a chance, even though they don't have the most experience out of the 5, because of the skills they've developed through time. People with skills are always in demand. It's interesting because it goes beyond simply demonstrating their level of understanding. It also demonstrates how far they would go to learn something. Everyone enjoys that. I promise it will make you stand out from everyone else. Number 9. Know oneself. There is something special about you that you might not be aware of yet. Something that separates you from everyone else. But to recognize what makes you unique, you must first get to know yourself as a painter gets to know their canvas. The next most crucial step after identifying your distinctive qualities is to figure out how to make the most of them. This special quality will help others remember you and eventually help you stand out. Number 10. Obtain relevant experience. To make yourself stand out from the rest, you must have relevant experience. You need to think beyond money if you want to advance in your career. This is particularly the case if you are just starting in your profession. Because internships offer a chance to learn, many businesses offer them. Having the appropriate experience also demonstrates a desire to develop and learn. Additionally, it will place you in a far better position to stand out, much like possessing the correct skills. Number 11. Develop a strategy. It is simpler to select a suitable strategy to stand out when you have a game plan. You may, for instance, make a list of the qualities and principles you wish to be recognized for. Then evaluate whether or not your present character characteristics and values align with that list. If they aren't, you must implement actions that will force you to evolve into a better version of yourself. Number 12. Never be afraid to express your creativity. You are aware that you have better ideas, but you choose not to express them because you believe that no one would be interested in what you have to say. Well, you're wrong. Your imagination makes you unique, but if you don't let it shine through, it will go buried and you'll likely become an undiscovered gem. That would undoubtedly be a tragic tale, don't you think? Allowing your imagination to emerge demonstrates initiative and shows your coworkers that you're prepared to go above and beyond. It also illustrates your inventive problem-solving skills, which set you apart from everyone else. Number 13. Have self-discipline. Discipline is a skill you must learn on your own, and it will always be a part of your life. You can occasionally feel pressured to act impulsively or let your emotions rule your behavior. Being disciplined, though, enables you to redirect these potent feelings while simultaneously upholding a distinct set of values. Being disciplined is a sign that you have control over your thoughts and actions. Additionally, it will make you different from everyone else, further enhancing your uniqueness. While the rest of the world may be operating carelessly, your discipline would prevent you from settling for second best. Number 14. Support others. While it could look cool, no one loves a coworker who is unwilling to help out when necessary. Giving back continues to be one of the simplest ways to leave a lasting impression. When you assist someone or show them kindness, people become even more fascinated. Other times, people are shocked that you did this for them, which leads them to believe you would be an excellent friend, making it easier to repay the kindness. Helping others also demonstrates a deep sense of empathy and how much of yourself you are prepared to give to others. To wrap up our list today, we have number 15. Be a master at what you do. If you are the greatest at what you do, it is completely impossible for you to go unnoticed. It's only a question of time before someone finds you if you continually generate outstanding work. By demonstrating to your employers that you care about the development of this company, providing excellent work also boosts your chances of promotion. Did you also know that feeling of satisfaction you get from performing a good job? This has a significant impact on how secure you feel about yourself and your abilities. So it's not just about getting noticed. Being intentional about working on yourself goes a long way. We are all unique in our own ways. Therefore, we all have our unique ways to stand out from the rest, especially in the workplace. Do you know more ways to stand out that are not included on this list? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thank you for supporting us. If you enjoy seeing videos like this, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and valuable content. We'll see you in the next video.